Hey travelers, are you planning a trip from Malaysia to Singapore? Whether to explore the city, enjoy some local food, or just get a shot away, you're in the right place. My name is Lim Xin Yi. I'm here to guide you through the best way to travel from Malaysia to Singapore. I'll show you some different transportation to travel to Singapore, from flights and buses to trains and even driving a boat. I'll also share you some travel tips to make your journey smooth and stress-free. So, if you are ready for an exciting adventure, let's get started. First, let's talk about traveling by bus. This is one of the most popular options because it's budget-friendly and quite comfortable. The bus usually takes about 5 to 6 hours depending on traffic. Why choose the bus? It's affordable with fares ranging from 50 ringgit to 120 ringgit. There are many departures daily, so you have flexibility in planning your trip. Popular bus operators including Aeroline, First Coach, Transtar Travel, and KKKL Express. Departure points are from Terminal Bersepadu Selatan (TBS) or other city locations, and buses will drop you off at Golden Mile Complex, Harbourfront, or Queen Street Terminal in Singapore. Next, let's talk about taking the train. It's a longer journey at 6 to 7 hours, but it's also a more scenic and adventurous experience. You'll start by taking the ETS train from KL Central to JB Central, which takes about 4.5 hours, costing 35 to 80 ringgit. Once you arrive in Johor Bahru, take the shuttle to Brow train to Singapore Woodlands, just 5 minutes, costing 5 ringgit. After passing through immigration at Woodlands checkpoint, you can take an MRT or bus to your destination in Singapore. Now, if you're looking for speed, flying is the quickest option. The flight itself takes just about 1 hour, but remember to factor in airport time for check-in and immigration. Flights are available from KLIA or Subang Airport to Changi Airport, with airlines like AirAsia, Scoot, Malaysia Airlines, and Singapore Airlines. Fares range from 100 ringgit to 500 ringgit, about 30 to 150 Sing dollar, depending on the airline and how early you book. Total travel time is around 3 to 4 hours, including airport check-in, security, and immigration. This is the best option if you're looking to get there quickly, especially for business travelers or anyone with limited time. Now, if you want more flexibility and convenience, consider driving. It'll take about 4 to 5 hours by car, depending on traffic, and it's a great option if you're traveling in a group. You drive along the North-South Expressway (E2), exiting at either Tuas or Woodlands checkpoint. Costs include fuel, toll fees, and the VEP (Vehicle Entry Permit) charged in Singapore. So, you're looking at around 150 ringgit for the whole trip. Driving is great if you need flexibility, but do keep in mind the cost of tolls and permits. So, which is the best option for you? Let me break it down here. If you're a budget traveler, the bus or train is your best bet. If you need the fastest option, then flying is definitely the way to go. And if you are traveling in a group and want flexibility, driving is the most convenient choice. Let's start with basics. As a Malaysian, you do need visa to visit Singapore for up to 30 days. Ensure your Malaysian passport is valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended stay. Whether you are traveling by air, land, or sea, you'll go through immigration control. Be sure to have your passport or identity card ready for inception. Next, let's talk money. Singapore uses the Singapore dollar and Malaysia ringgit isn't accepted. Exchanging your currency is easy. You can exchange ringgit for Singapore dollar at currency exchange counters, banks, or even at the airport. Credit cards are widely accepted in Singapore, and mobile payments apps like GrabPay and Apple Pay are also common. Speaking of getting around, Singapore has an excellent public transport system. The EasyLink card is a must-have for tourists and it works just like Malaysia's Touch and Go card and can be used in MRT trains, buses and even some taxis. You can buy and top up your EasyLink card at any MRT station or convenience store. If you are planning to travel extensively on public transport, the Singapore Tourist Pass gives you unlimited rides on the MRT and buses for a set numbers of days, which could save your money. Now, where will you stay? Singapore has options for all budget. If you are looking for luxury, MBS is a must visit. But if you are on a budget, areas like Bugis and Chinatown have great affordable hotels. Airbnb is also a good option if you want a more home-like stay with more flexibility in terms of location and amenities. No trip to Singapore is complete without trying their local dishes. As a Malaysian, you'll recognize chicken rice, laksa, satay, and kaya toast. A great way to experience local flavors is to visit hawker centers, which are an essential part of Singapore's food culture. Some of the popular ones include Maxwell Food Centre, Lau Pa Sat, and Chinatown Food Street. Singapore is tech-savvy, so there are few apps you should download to make your trip more easier. You can use Grab app for ride-hailing and food delivery services. My Transport SG is the app gives you real-time information about public transport routes and schedules. You can use apps like PayNow for payments and peer-to-peer transfer. Mobile payments are widely accepted. Singapore has a tropical climate just like Malaysia, which means it's hot and humid all year round. Remember to pack some light, breathable clothing, think coats or linen. Don't forget a hat, sunglasses and sunscreen to protect yourself from the sun. Singapore experiences frequent rain, especially in the afternoon, so be sure to pack an umbrella or a light rain jacket to stay dry. Singapore is a very safe country, but it's also good to have travel insurance for emergencies, lost luggage, and trip cancellation. If you're carrying any medication, check that it's allowed in Singapore. Some prescription drugs may need special approval or documentation. Before you go, it's important to know about Singapore's strict law to avoid issues. Singapore has very strict anti-drug laws. Even small amounts of illegal drugs can lead to several penalties, including long prison sentences or even the death penalty. Be mindful of littering laws. Spitting or throwing trash in public spaces can result in hefty fines. Smoking is banned in many public areas like bus stops, shopping malls, and parks. Look for designated smoking areas if you need to smoke. And that's everything you need to know about traveling from Malaysia to Singapore. Whether you are taking the bus, trains or flights, we hope this guide make your journey smooth and stress-free. Safe travelers and enjoy your trip in Singapore. Bye!